Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I'm Kelly in Vegas. Okay, you guys can call me Kelly Stewart, whichever you want. What is your name again? Ralph Michaels.
And you know he copied your Twitter, but he just put his name in and said
Marco.
to Kelly.
How can I forget Marco? You guys, it's been a really long week. March Madness has been awesome, though. I'm really happy with the first round. When Marco and I had the same, well, actually, Marco just basically was perfect, but when Marco and I agreed, I absolutely hammered some plays. It was really fun. He had a 5% play on Auburn, and I kept going back and forth on that game, and I was like, all right, Marco's the hot hand, and Auburn absolutely rolled. Ralph, you had a good March Madness as well, and I'm ready to keep it rolling here. So let's talk about Michigan versus Texas Tech. Texas Tech catching 2, total 126. I like this Red Raiders team, namely because one of my favorite mantras, take the better defense plus the points. Marco, I'm going to start.
What do you have, 1 and 2? So, yeah, I guess 1 is better than 2. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, we got a character on the panel today. No, all jokes aside, I really thought that right now the Big Ten has had a really good showing in the tournament, at least against the spread. Everybody won their first game. And the Big 12's kind of looked a little since,
You mean your Kansas teams aren't in there?
I didn't want Kansas to be in there, but they put a nice beat down on Northeastern after the whole world liked Northeastern. And then, as I mentioned, the Auburn game. But, K-State got flat out coached, but that's a whole nother video I could do by myself for like a 20-minute rant. So I'll start with Marco here. Marco, your thoughts on this Michigan-Texas Tech matchup?
Well, first I got to give kudos to Ralph. Last week we did a video together, and we disagreed on a game, the Oregon-Wisconsin game.
Oh, you were the square on Wisconsin. Nice job. Yeah. Oregon was like the only favorite I played.
Crab leg bet. So, we're going to the Florida Derby this weekend. We're going to go to the Original Joe's to get it paid off down in Miami Beach. So.
Oh God, Ralph in Miami Beach.
And so
this is gonna be fun for you guys.
I heard he's wearing a Speedo. Yeah.
What color? American flag? Neon.
But full disclosure, you won that. Congratulations. That was the only game I've lost in the March Madness so far, the 4 days last week. We went 9-1.
Not only did you lose it, now you also lost bragging rights to Ralph.
Yeah, that's probably worse. I don't know. Would I trade 1 and 9 to have brag? No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
So this one, Kelly, you hit the nail on the head to start. You've got to look at public perception. And right now, the public perception for the Big Ten is off the charts. Everybody played well, except Wisconsin, but they had all those teams win their first-round games in advance. And on the flip side, the Big 12 couldn't be as ugly. They've got one man standing. This is the last man standing, and it's Texas Tech. And you look at it, they're the better offensive team. They're the better defensive team. How can I not take them getting points? Michigan is the known team. They have an edge at coach. Beeline, obviously one of the best college basketball coaches, especially in the tournaments. But I think this Texas Tech team is a team that is, even though they dominated in the Big 12 all year, they still play second fiddle name-wise to Kansas in the conference. Everybody still was talking about finding a way for Kansas to keep their streak alive.
Of course.
Even when they weren't the best team.
We knew they were dead.
Yes.
Especially on the road.
For me, it's all Texas Tech in this one.
Ralph, before you start, I got to do this before Johnny fires me. Guys, we have been absolutely killing it I've almost been with WagerTalk a year. Oh, we're going to have a fun anniversary party. Okay, but we are about to hit 20,000 subscribers. And when we do on YouTube, I'm giving everybody $20. Well, Johnny is or Prez is, not me, but I'm going to pretend like it's me. To either WagerTalk and or Sports Memo. So make sure you guys subscribe and share all of our videos. If you click the little bell in the right-hand corner, you can get notified whenever a new video comes out. And Ralph, I apologize. I'm just trying to keep my job here.
They all turned off the video because
she's trying to keep her job. We're trying to get a contract extension.
That's all right.
Yeah, hello, it's go time. It's almost 1 year anniversary. Yeah. I need a contract extension.
Yeah. Sure, she waits till right after Showtime comes out before she wants to.
Hello, if you don't think that was purposeful, you're wrong. I kept telling Prez, I'm so busy, I'll get back to you in a couple weeks.
In one of all these videos and interviews that you're doing, in one of them, please give credit where credit's due. Your success is thanks to me because you took over my job.
Oh, I love it. Good old Marco. Okay, Ralph, all seriousness.
There's Sweet 16 going on or something, right? We should talk about?
I like it.
It's all about Kelly. Come on.
Okay, great. All right, Ralph.
All right, actually, a great game. Like I said, defenses are 1 or 2 or 1 or 3, so you don't have much of a difference. And I absolutely love no one in this game. I look at it.
How did you get paired on this video?
And I look at Michigan, and the 3 games against Michigan State, I compare Michigan State to Texas Tech. They had a 41-29 lead, 35-23 lead, 51-45 lead. They got outscored 36-19, 52-28, and 32-19 down the stretch. They just don't have any offense late in the game.
So why do you think that is? Do you think they're taking their foot off the gas? Do you think they're getting out coached? There's got to be a reason why
they
that
don't
trend
have
is
the
there.
offensive go-to guy,
Okay.
which Texas Tech has with Culver. But now also let me say that Charles Matthews was not there the second Michigan State game in the regular season, and he was only playing 20 minutes in the Big Ten tournament because he was coming back from an injury in that third Michigan State loss. Charles Matthews is one of the most elite defenders who's going to be matched up against Jarrett Culver. It's my absolute favorite personnel matchup the entire tournament. Watch it. It's going to be awesome. And then when I look at Texas Tech, you know, you have exactly what I want. Number one defense, go-to scorer with Culver, who's going to be a top 8, top 10 pick. But Texas Tech also only has Culver as a scorer. They don't have the second and third go-to scorer. So if Matthews does his job and does what I think he's going to do, I think Michigan wins this game. If Culver scores 20-plus points, has enough offense to keep Texas Tech in the game, I like Tech. So it's a game I'm going to watch. And either side, I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I would lean with the under.
Okay, so you do lean with the under, but here's this Texas Tech team, which was almost a dead under team for the first half of the season. Even if you log into KenPom and you look, they're scoring 60, 70, 60, 70, 60. Boom. They hit the middle. Right after that Kansas loss, I believe, they hit that middle ground, and they just hit the floor running. And that is what concerns me about this under, because you're absolutely right. How you just broke it down, you lean towards the under, as did I, until I started realizing if I like Texas Tech to win this game, it's kind of correlated towards the over.
Well, you know, but you're also playing a Michigan team that's in the 320s, 330s as far as tempo goes, and now you have the Sweet 16 pressure. So, you know, you have these 4 days building on this one opponent, and your offense and defense is built just on that. It's, to me, I think there's the added pressure with that Sweet 16 round compared to seeing a team for a second time going through the Big 12 schedule.
All right, Marco.
Last thing to throw out there, this Texas Tech defense, last 6 games, they held 5 of 6 opponents to 38% or less shooting. The one game that somebody shot over that was the regular season finale that didn't mean anything on the road at Iowa State. Also, you look at this Texas Tech defense, they just held the 6th highest scoring team in college basketball, Buffalo, to 58 points. They can take a team out of their game plan. I like Texas Tech.
Yeah.
All right, great stuff from both guys. $9 Monday at WagerTalk. Get all daily packages for Monday's action, plus any college basketball, NBA, NHL, priced at only $9, including any 5% best bets, normally priced at $30.